What's up, guys? Back with another video. Today, we are gonna be simming to January 1st. So let's go. Nah. No. I was sick of being right now. Go. No, I'm not giving you guys Kobe White. This has to be. Alright. One more month, and then we're gonna stop singing. The records is alright right now. We're fifth in our conference rank. What's this? What's it doing? I haven't even stopped it. Why did that take so long? Okay, nice. One. It won't take so long to send it. Alright. Let's play this game. Alright. We're going against the Heat. Wait, are we home? Wait, are we home? How do you see we're home? We are home. And we're gonna play January 4th. I don't think we're home because we're not playing home games. Because yeah, the court is it's bad. All right.
Starting at power forward.
About this.
All right, Doris, how about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from
How did we
coaches
lose
quite
out there?
often
7
is
foot.
how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. They've got Aaron Nesmith, Kobe White out there with Stephen Curry.
That's
and it's
good
Jalen
defense.
Johnson, and it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the
All right.
middle.
Yeah, great use of the floater by DeRozan. That's just one of the many shots he has in his arsenal.
Johnson a screen on Turner. And Hartenstein
Nice.
gets it to go.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Now here's Man. He's covered by Curry.
Switch. Oh, that's a switch. Bro.
Up top, Thompson. Pass to DeRozan. He's in his
All right.
comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
We're not doing
DeMar
good.
DeRozan
I just woke up.
operating on the interior, so savvy, so crafty.
DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes
Pearl
relatively
grab
few
that.
three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points
It just looked
pile
like a
up
miss.
quick.
They got McCabe.
Outside Man. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the
Okay, I
line
didn't
to
touch
shoot
it,
two.
bro.
Very few players in the NBA get to the line as often as DeMar DeRozan. There's a bit of an edge to his game. He's not at all afraid.
These are his first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Miss. Miss.
That's also
Okay,
good.
yeah.
So he hits both free
All right,
throws.
4-point game.
Two-part equation.
Let's
You
go.
have to be
Wide
aggressive
open.
enough to get to the line, then talented enough
Chill.
to
All right,
sink them.
we take that.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
You know, if you're open, Stephen Curry has that team-first mentality. He will find you.
Now here's DeRozan. Defense right on him. And he drives in.
God.
And the dunk by
I played good defense
DeRozan.
whole time, but then
When
he
you're
just
trying to
goes in.
stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Curry with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Curry passes to Neesmith. Johnson with it. Here's the three. Doesn't go. And he's
Come on,
over
bro.
from the floor.
You guys got this down. Come on.
Pass to man. To the inside.
Oh my God.
No good.
That was such a
Well,
cut.
we didn't
What is
see the
this?
same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
There's the screen by Johnson. Now here's Curry. Johnson with it. Turner covers. Oh, stolen by Turner. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey Brian, Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid.
where's the
in every
defender?
department." And then
Where is the
he built in on
defender?
that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. Orlando calls timeout. The Pelicans making a switch here. Smith's checked in.
All right, let's see if this can
He's
work.
checked in for Orlando. Williams comes in for Curry. Outside White. Here's Johnson. That one goes.
Nice.
Now he's 1 for 2.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. Ah, I love it.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Now here's Man. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game.
Oh my God. DeRozan is just getting screens the whole day.
DeRozan
That's
up
what we
top.
wait to get
Neesmith
open.
covering. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah.
Well, I think when DeRozan's involved, and obviously the pick and roll is almost always successful. He's got a great sense and knack to be successful in there.
The shot by
That's
Johnson.
a shot.
No good.
Come on.
And for him, that's a great look.
Not even a close
Expect him
game.
to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good
Oh my God.
execution. Sometimes it just doesn't
He's
fall.
got his own rebound.
And
Put it
guys,
up, bro.
the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if
Okay,
they're at 100%
what is this,
right
bro?
now.
I swear.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Man, the pass to DeRozan. Nails it
Oh.
from beyond the arc.
Oh my
DeRozan's got
God,
11
bro.
points.
Keep saying my controller battery is
outstanding
low,
first
but
quarter
it's
from the
mostly
field.
charging.
Orlando calls timeout. Some changes for New Orleans. Thompson, he's checked in for
And this is
Turner.
not working.
Whitmore comes in for DeRozan. And Russell is
I'm
subbed in
gonna
for
need a
Man.
call timeout for the 3 points. And
Williams against Russell. Outside, Williams. And he's going for the lob. White on the wing, looking to end the run.
he's open.
That one goes.
Go.
Now he's
Let's
1
go.
for 2.
Finally, we got a
Don't
shot.
want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
New Orleans leading by 8. On the wing, Thompson. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the middle. Back to Smith. Stolen by Holmes.
Go deep.
And here's the fast break. Oh, and
Hey,
Johnson
got your
slams
head.
it in.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. On the wing, Thompson. Pick by Smith. Pass to McCain. Smith with a screen on White. McCain. Off the mark there with a 3.
All right, let's go.
So it's New Orleans
Come
with a
on.
6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They know Curry
there
can
would
go
have
for
been 6,
50,
bro.
60.
Come on.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the court for Orlando, they've got Rashawn Holmes. Stephen Curry is out there with Edwards. And it's Boston in a two-guard. And Grant, once again, Stephen Curry hit 300 threes last season. Man, he's in a class of his own.
Well, there have been 7 300-plus three-point
Come
seasons
on,
ever.
stop playing the front like
Stephen
that.
has 5 of them. He has the only 400 three-point year ever. So, yeah, B.A., Stephen has created his own
Oh.
class.
Curry
Let's
splashes
go.
it
I don't
in.
leave.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
Gordon Tucker on the wing. And we played through the first minute here in
Of
the
course,
second.
everybody needs a screen,
Down low.
bro. That's all we
Here's
do for
Thompson.
use.
And the slam dunk by
The always
Thompson.
use screens. That's like
He's
their only play.
undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
On the attack, Holmes. This one for 3. That's good.
Oh
from
my
Curry.
God, Steph Curry.
On the
Let's
assist
go.
by Holmes.
Go to score.
Curry's got 8 here in this quarter.
This defense is getting spaced
I was gonna play
3
center.
of the last
So we
5
keep getting
buckets have come
cuts.
from way beyond the arc.
This is what they try to cut.
Smith outside.
You
Let's
can't
go with
shoot.
a 3.
Up good.
And Holmes pulls it down.
And the defense
Yeah,
got
she was
away with
big
one
at,
there.
so
I
back
mean,
to let him shoot
that's
again.
a shot he typically makes.
Here's Edwards.
Tight up.
Boy, clanks that
Tie
one
it
off
up.
the
Let's
back iron
go.
and it falls. Edwards
Alright,
has
we
got
put in
his
the
first 2
3-point
points.
team.
This guy a tough cover
With
for
the
any
three-point
defender.
lineup.
Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
New Orleans calls timeout.
63 3-point if you're the best. This guy's at 80. They always would be lying. Why is this guy not in? Like what? He's facing for somebody better. But they always be lying. These two are not. So, could we wait a second? And I know Kobe's like stuck in.
Landale's checked in for Thompson.
Alright, this is it.
Smith,
This
he's
team,
checked in for
this whole
Orlando.
lineup can shoot.
White comes in for Clowney.
Standard
Grant,
number
you played on
19.
some very
He's not.
tight-knit teams.
He's
Talk
still
to us
worse. He has
about
8.
chemistry.
Well,
So that's
B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a
Agreed.
unit, not 5 separate individuals.
And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Boston, pass to Edwards. Perfect night so far.
Michael
2
Jordan
for 2.
seriously shouldn't.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
The Pelicans trail. Outside Horton Tucker.
Oh. He almost got 3 seconds. That just helped him.
Will it go? They get it back. Right side Whitmore.
That's what
fires
hard
the
to
3.
get.
Hits the
Rebounds.
3-pointer. Whitmore's got his first 3 points of the game.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Boston, pass to Edwards. 3-pointer. Gets the 3-ball to go. And Orlando leads by 2.
So we're winning.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end.
Is that the
They're
only thing you
all
guys
very
do?
switchable.
Here's Landale. And he
I swear that's the
throws it
only thing they
down.
do is
What a
screens.
terrific lead pass.
But it's
And
working.
plays like that one can make the difference in a
Speaking
close
shit.
game.
And it definitely got the
Ooh.
bench on their feet, too.
Let's
We'll
go.
credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Pass to Landale. Here's Horton Tucker. Picked by Smith. Right side, Horton Tucker. Shot clock at 2. 17-foot shot on
Oh,
the
yeah.
way.
Nice.
Curry with the hustle.
Well, they're leading in large
What a
part
play.
because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Pass to Smith. A minute 4 left in the first half of this game. Here's Horton Tucker. Soft touch off the glass. Horton Tucker's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The shot by
I
Boston.
could have
No
just
good.
shot the layup. I just didn't want to go
Pelicans
for
trail
that.
by 3. Outside Whitmore. And he banks in
I
the
think that was a
layup.
switch.
Whitmore's got 5 points now this quarter.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Pass to Boston. Back to Curry. White, the pass to Edwards. Outside Curry. Here's Boston. And that's not going to go.
I just want to shoot the last shot.
Misses at the buzzer.
All right, we're winning.
Curry getting it done for Orlando.
We're
He
doing
put
good.
together 10 points in the quarter.
Bro,
More
this thing
NBA
is just...
on 2K Sports right after this.
Hey.
The Eastern Conference winner, Victor Wembanyama.
Tremendous effort lately for this guy, Victor, 7'4".
You said
This
Victor
dude is
Wembanyama. It
7'4".
says Luka
Folks,
Doncic.
I mentioned because
Oh.
And now let's talk about
I was
those
gonna say.
Pelicans.
I
This
thought
game
you
has
guys got
been
the wrong game there.
extremely competitive.
you know I love what they're doing, being patient.
And that is going to do it.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, DeMar DeRozan has been
All right.
exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made
go.
some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Miles Turner out there with Thompson. Then there's Trey Mann. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the Pelicans 5. White drives in. And that one
And
good.
one.
Probably a play they drew up in the
go.
locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Orlando
What
shooting
I
their
missed.
first free throw tonight.
All right.
Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more
The
than
defense,
35
the
minutes
defense.
per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
McCain's shot is off. Orlando leading by 6. Neesmith with it. Turner covering. Here's White. Thompson pulls it in.
I was going to do a layup animation.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Pelicans. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home. Pass to Turner.
Come on.
Uses the glass on the layup. Turner's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, Miles Turner can carve space. Don't let that lean frame fool you. He can get inside
He
and
can
score
shoot.
deep.
And when you can shoot it
For
out.
New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's McCain. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Inside. And blocked.
Get out of
That one
here.
goes
Oh my God.
careening off the glass. Out of
And
bounds.
it's
It'll
our
be
ball.
Orlando's ball.
God dang.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that
Oh my.
block.
Who was
And this
it?
is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Hardenstein. Now giving me the ball.
Orlando has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go.
Box out.
Turner against
Why
Hartenstein.
is it?
Nails
Oh,
the baby hook.
how is it giving
And
me
Orlando
like,
leads
the
by
time?
6.
Assertive
Okay,
move.
yeah.
You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Neesmith. Nice move.
Oh my God.
He's off on that one.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
And he lobs it up. Deflects the
Yeah,
pass.
I'll try to
Thompson
grab
with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's McCain. Count the basket and the foul.
Oh,
It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Boston's checked in for Johnson. Orlando calls timeout.
JFK, you're not tough, bro. You're doing those freaking nails. Dude, oh my God. Everybody is. Let's put the bench in. I'm not
New
sure.
group
I
getting
just put
ready
the
for
bench in. I don't
Orlando.
care.
Holmes, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Clowney comes in for Neesmith. Edwards, he's checked in for White. And Williams is subbed in for Curry. Here's Holmes. And he makes it on the layup. Holmes has gotten his first basket of the night.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
They gotta call that.
DeRozan against Edwards. There's a screen by Turner. Here's DeRozan. Orlando with the rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Williams from long range. Counted from distance.
Boom.
And it's an 8-point Orlando lead.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within
go.
the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
New Orleans calls timeout. And
No,
as
I
the
like
coaches
this. I like this.
draw up
Stay.
their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to
Go
add
ahead and get
up.
to the rack.
5 to shoot.
Someone's gonna shoot
Throws
it.
it up high. And stolen by Edwards. And they're on the run. Here's Boston. Here's Clowney.
He's so
And he goes
nice.
in for the dunk.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
They're doing
Hey.
serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them
Get
pay.
about a bounce.
Here's Whitmore. Oh, and that one,
All right.
no question, powered it down.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Williams from long range. And McCain pulls it down. Pelicans trail by 8. Russell with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Thompson passes to Turner. Here's McCain. From deep. The shot no good. For Orlando, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Picked by Holmes. Here's Boston. Lays it up and banks it in.
Hey, what do you
Boston's
like 10?
got 5 points.
Just
They
keep,
just look
just
so
keep,
overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
keep this.
Here's McCain. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Holmes, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's McCain on the take. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Pass to Boston. 4-3. Oh, and he hits it at the
Yes,
buzzer.
sir.
That is a huge three-pointer. three-pointer, extends the lead at the last
Yes,
possible
sir.
second. That'll give them a big boost going into the fourth period.
And that's
All right. Fourth quarter.
and a worthy
I think this is
candidate
our
tonight as we
last
take a
game
look at our
playing
State
with
Farm
Steph
assist
Curry
of the
because
Now,
I think
know he's a
because
big man,
I said
but he's got
last
some point guard
episode
in him
that
if he's making passes
when we
like this.
get to the
I'll
trade
tell you,
deadline, I'm
today's
trading
game, you
Steph
want
Curry.
skill and decision-making at
The
every
last week of we
position.
can trade, I'm trading Steph Curry. I need to. He's getting too old,
And
and
this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Pelicans trail by 9. On the court for Orlando, they've got Stephen Curry. Edwards out there with Jackson. Then it's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Boston in at the shooting guard. Orlando has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Got a hand on it.
Boy, nice job by Smith. Gets a piece of the ball without committing the foul.
And for the Pelicans,
So
their
they
shooting
do
is
that
around
little
55%
spin,
so far. Outside Russell.
oh,
Pass to Whitmore.
Steph Curry
And he
shot
says
was
right
trying to
back
get
at
the
you with
steal.
a big dunk of his own.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Holmes passes to Curry. Launches it. Pelicans cleared away. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Here's Whitmore. And he dunks it. What
All
a
right.
pass to set him up.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major
making it.
disadvantage down the stretch if you
He's
can't
making
guard.
it. Yes,
This
sir.
may just come down to who has the ball last.
In today's game, you can
Act
never
like that
afford to
where
get
it says
beat in the
NLR,
three-point
just act like
battle.
that's the logo
three
because
from
that's
Russell.
exactly what the logo says.
Hauled in by Curry. Orlando leading by 10.
Exactly, that's the logo.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. And here's Edwards outside. Doesn't go that time. The Pelicans have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Jones misses. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Jackson for 3. Buries it from 3. Jackson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Holmes.
Okay.
Johnson comes in for Jackson. Neesmith, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Kobe White in for Boston. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Guys,
Hey,
over that last break, I listened to New Orleans coach address the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
That's
What about
10
11?
straight
We're
points
good.
they've given up in the painted area. Huh.
Orlando leading by 11. To the paint. Here's Neesmith.
oh my
Turnovers
god,
happen.
again.
It's
It
part of
happened
the
last
game.
video too.
But kudos to him. That's his first.
He
of
did
the
it 2
night.
times in a row, bro. Come on. 2 videos in a row.
For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Muscling in, DeRozan.
Well, DeMar DeRozan, when he's got his rhythm, is a very difficult cover. This guy is cooking right now.
Puts it up.
Good shot.
Neesmith's
Oh,
shot is off.
I used to get it.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth.
Oh, you dare do
Inside,
a screen.
Thompson. And the
Come
slam
on.
dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Johnson for 3. The rebound by Turner.
Alright.
Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys,
actually
on the
getting close.
scoring so far for Orlando.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're
So
seeing
good
on
game.
offense. There's so
So
many
good.
assists because how this team is moving the ball.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
DeRozan hits them both.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
Neesmith passes to Hartenstein. White for 3. He buries it from
Ooh.
3. And Orlando leads by 8.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Hartenstein finds White. Back to Hartenstein. Now Curry. From deep, Johnson. And another three for Orlando.
Boom,
They
boom,
have to
boom.
extend that defense. I
We're
mean,
cooking.
you really have to stay
Yeah,
connected
I think this
to him
game's
at all
over.
times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
1:03 left in the fourth. Back to White. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hartenstein. Ooh, good finish.
Trying to get
at
a
the
lob.
rack off the slick feed.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
I put a tall group in. Why is Steph Curry out?
Here's McCain. And again, New Orleans no good.
Well, this is how you shut
I'm
them
actually-
down. A
I'm letting
tremendous
this guy
contest
play.
against a very
Crazy.
skilled player.
I don't know why I'm letting this guy play.
Here's Furphy, defended by DeRozan.
Yeah, something.
Outside Johnson.
This
Shot
guy-
clock
this-
at 6.
This guy's good.
Johnson a screen on
That's
DeRozan. And the
He is
bucket
good.
counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the away team. Furphy. At the line.
Nice. All right, that's game. They're
And so
just
it's
trying to foul
Russell
us,
who brings
but-
up the ball for New Orleans. They trail by 16. Pass to Roden. Outside Whitmore. Landale with a screen.
Thanks
Can
for
they get it?
They guys have foul us.
Here's Hartenstein. Misses the shot.
Why I get-
and so
why I
Orlando
give
takes the
Hartenstein
win.
the ball, they should
They
win
have
that
to
game.
feel good about this performance.
right,
It's one
let's
they can
win.
be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road,
Alright, that's the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.